Dragon Swamp is a film written and directed by Lo Wei. This one takes place way before the action. Fan Ying, she betrays her clan and allows her husband to steal the Jade Dragon Sword, which has mystical properties. However, they have 2 children together, so that sort of convinced her that he wasn't doing it just for the sword, because he could have just left with the sword, but why did he have 2 children with her? Either way, her husband escapes with the son. However, she's grabbed by her clan and banished to the Dragon Swamp for 20 years. Her daughter will be brought up by the clan instead, and she will basically be at the mercy of a weird man who's very powerful, but his mood changes on a dime and he never leaves the swamp. So 20 years later, her daughter, Qing Er, grows up, and she's like kind of a tomboy, skilled fighter. However, the Jade Dragon Sword is stolen from their secret spot, and she goes to get it on her own. However, she's outnumbered by the enemies, and she teams up with the roaming knight. He's like a mysterious rogue who helps her, and the 2 of them find out more about her lineage. She's the daughter of Fan Ying, and they have to go to the Dragon Swamp in order to get help from the Dragon Swamp Master to get the sword back, and it becomes a really rollicking sort of quest adventure story. No romance, which is nice, but I like pei-pei, and she plays 2 roles. She plays the mom and the daughter. And there's a really great sequence in a tavern full of enemies that sort of like try to sneak up on her and get her and at night and stuff in a little motel. All really interesting stuff. However, the finale sort of just turns into a group battle, which is kind of boring. I like one-on-one fights for Shaw Brothers films, and this one is just sort of a scattered, sort of just everyone sort of clashing with swords, and they bring in a couple of interesting new elements and plot twists, but overall, it's a pretty solid rollicking adventure. Maybe if the 3rd act was a little bit better, it'd be higher rated in my eyes, but I give Dragon Swamp a 6.5 out of 10.